All right. Hello and welcome to Train to Hire. Welcome to Train to Hire. My name is Oge, and I'm your coordinator for today. Now, Train to Hire is a job placement program whereby it is a platform that trains you. After training you, they reserve and put you in a position to practice and to earn. They basically train you and help you get a job. Now, what Train to Hire, which is powered by Sourcein, a business, is that after training you, you get the opportunity to work in the back end of sourcing business as a verified tech personnel. You also have the opportunity to, get a job while here in Africa, working for, startup companies in US, UK, Europe, while living in Africa. The Train to Hire grants you also an opportunity to transition from a non-tech career into a tech career. So if you do not have any background whatsoever and you're trying to transition from a non-tech career to a tech career, Train to Hire is the platform and the initiative for you to do that. Also, on Train to Hire, you also get the opportunity to have a job here, settle your career here in Nigeria before even making the attempt at traveling. All right, before you process all of your papers, apply for a visa, actually getting a job while in Africa or while in Nigeria affords you the opportunity and makes you much more valuable, easier for you to be granted any type of visa or to even build a career when you eventually move abroad. Okay, now today we have someone who has done this. Yes, I was listening to a backstory. He has done this, right? And he's been successful at it. He is a business analyst and Mr. Osuntoyi. I hope I got your name correct, Mr. Femi.
Yeah, fair enough. You tried. It's okay. Thank you very much, Ogi.
Okay, apologies for my mother there, but you're welcome. It's good to have you this today.
Thank you very much, Ogi.
All right, let's just quickly get into how it all started for you because I had a background story and I would like to hear from you. How did you transition to become a business analyst? How did it all start for you?
Yeah, thank you very much, Ogi, for this. So I'll tell you that one of the best decisions I made in my career was switching over from, I would say, cross carpeting over from auditing. I've been an accountant, a professional accountant, for close
Okay.
to a decade, and I just felt relocating to the UK, and I felt there was a need to upskill myself. Funny enough, I came here and I discovered that one of the occupations that are short in short that are short as business analyst, and I felt, hey, come on, and I sat down to ask myself, hey, I can get into this, I can try it, and I always had that belief that if I can try it, then I can get it. So I just made
Okay.
up my mind that since the world is going into a tech age, I felt the best opportunity where I found myself, where I can suit in, is in as a business
Mm.
analyst. And what does a business analyst mean? It's someone who looks at a business from the whole point of view. And funny enough, it kind of complements my skills as an auditor to
Okay.
just help me further build the business angle, the business acumen skill, which a business analyst training gives me. So I felt it was the right step in the right direction to do it. And I contacted Sourcing, and I tell you, I've really got some good time with them in terms of the career transitioning.
Okay. Or is it safe to say that the fact that you were an auditor and an accountant, it made it easier for you to transition to become a business analyst?
Well, so it's not based on your profession. Anything you
Mhm.
are doing is just having the right mindset to go into it. If you feel you can do it and you feel you have the right skill, because the what business analyst has to do with having skills, you have to have some certain skills, critical thinking skills, problem solving
Okay.
skills, business acumen. If you can think about a business, look at it from your own point of view, then you can be a business. It mustn't just be based on a certain profession you have, because every profession now everyone has to have the problem solving skills and critical thinking and business acumen skills. So it's not just restricted to accounting. So it helped me from my audit point of view to look at how a business analyst operates. And funny enough, in my previous role, I've seen things whereby when I've had discussions with top management, these were things they were displaying, and I was like, hey, So going through the session with Sourcein give, brings a kind of idea of what I've been hearing, but I didn't know was coming from the business analyst skills. So I believe,
Okay.
yeah, it's really been quite helpful going through such trainings.
So that means anyone at all, irrespective of your educational background or career background, you can venture into uh, business analysis. Is that it?
Oh yes, please. Anyone can venture into it. Anyone can
Okay.
venture it. It's anyone
Mm.
can venture into it. Yeah.
Apart from critical thinking, what are the major traits that is required of a business analyst?
Well, so one of the things is the ability to analyze. I'll give you an example. If you can
Okay.
sit down and look at now under the business analyst, if you look at, we can have a company needs an analyst definitely to function. So
All right.
I define my analysis into being an accountant, financial and non-financial analyst. Because when you have the financial, you talk about the figures. When you look at the non-financial, you look at the human resource angle and other angles. So the business
Okay.
analyst angle, the business analyst training helps you to oversee both the financial and the non-financial. You look at the business as a whole rather than segmenting it. How can a business improve its operations both from the
Okay.
financial, what does it need to do financially, what does it need to do non-financially? And this is
Mm.
something that has really come as a result of IT. So let me explain from one angle now. So from the IT angle, organizations try to invest in IT, but they don't get the right. It's like there's been a miscommunication between IT and an organization. An organization wants to go into tech,
Okay.
but they need a business analyst to understand what are the business goals. That is where the business analyst fills in the gap. IT
Okay.
will give you the necessary infrastructure, but the business analyst will give you the technical know-how, what needs to be done to the business. So that's where they both complement each other.
Mm. All right. Now, since you've been on this path, been a business analyst, what were the mistakes you made at the start of your career? What were those things that you did and you just thought, you know what, no other person starting off as a business analyst should do this?
Well, so I wouldn't call it a mistake, but I would say maybe lack of information. I'll tell
Okay.
you of the truth. Information is really power. Information is key. Before I left Nigeria to the United Kingdom, if I had seen things like this, like because I know what they charge here in the United Kingdom for such project, it's quite heavy because they know it's something that is in high demand. If before I left
Okay.
Nigeria, I would have just enrolled for it from Nigeria, and I've seen folks coming to the United Kingdom now with such trainings and are making good money. And I sit down like, wow, why didn't I do that? So that I'll call that a mistake. I should have invested my little resources in this and being a big time person here. I tell you for free, Nigerians have the skills, but there are no jobs. So
Hmm.
Nigerians investing in business analysis skills here can become big time guys in the UK. The UK has the jobs, but they don't have the skills. So that is why any
Okay.
Nigerian that wants to come over to the United Kingdom should first of all think about investing in himself from Nigeria in terms of the business analyst skills, which you will learn things including things like project management, product management, a little part of data analytics, which will help you and make you a star in the United Kingdom. So my advice,
Hmm.
which I feel I will have made as a mistake, is not investing back end in tech. I felt I was in
Hmm.
tech until I came here and I discovered that wow, the world is actually better than where I felt I was. And that's why I just felt
Hmm.
like investing such skills here now before it's
Hmm.
too late. Yeah.
Okay, okay, Mr. Femi Osuntaye. Now, I want you to build a career path for us. Now, for a
Okay.
lot of Nigerians, one of the major things that troubling for them is, oh, someone is studying, is learning how to be a project manager. They want to hop on it. Someone else is learning to be a back end designer. They want to hop on it. Someone else is learning. So they're always hopping on one thing or the other.
Yeah.
Now, from your perspective, from your experience both in the corporate world in Nigeria and in the UK, delving into tech, build a career path for someone who has no idea whatsoever, who has no experience whatsoever in business analysis, but who wants to build a career, not just learn the skill, but build a career to the point where he or she is being sought after. So build us a career path.
Yeah, so from that angle, I'll look at it from, every okay, for the business analyst angle, I'll look at it from two different angles. United Kingdom have what they call the British Computer Society, that is
Okay.
BCS. That's they
Okay.
call it the Chartered Institute of Information Technology, which is quite different from what we have in the United States of America. The United States of America use the BABOK guide, that's the business analyst body of knowledge. Now, those are
Okay.
all theoretical, but when you're now coming into the United Kingdom, that you have the skills, have the technical know-how, it helps you in terms of what it is when you're reading it, because what they do over from Nigeria, like Sourcein does, is to train you. So when you are now studying, you see yourself easier coming. You feel it easy to settle down in the United Kingdom. Just come and do some certifications. I
Mm.
myself, part of what you can start doing is the BCS, British Computer Society. It gives you the foundation course in business analysis. As you grow as a career, you go into things they call CBAP. The CBAP is what is used in the United Kingdom as Certified Business Analyst Professional. Like that, you keep on
Mhm.
and all these things have what I call mandate professional training. You continue to take professional training courses, which increase your credit hours with the institute. So it's just like a career path. Like I told you earlier, I'm an accountant and I still go through my continued professional development every year just to update myself with what is
Okay.
ongoing in the accounting profession. So that is what is expected as a business analyst also. You keep on updating yourself on the career. You start with like I said, with the foundation business analysis course. Then when after some years, you can now take the CBAP, which, like I said earlier, is the Certified Business Analyst Professional. But part of what you have
Okay.
to know, which Sourcing provides, is the technical know-how. How is this thing done? Because most organizations, yes, it's good you have certification, but can you defend what you have? So
Mm.
coming from Sourcing, I think they prepare you well for the UK market. That's the way I'll say it. They prepare you
Okay.
an affordable price from Nigeria for the UK market. Thank you.
Mm, amazing. Amazing. Now, this is the question that a lot of Nigerians want to know. How rewarding is business analysis or being a business analyst? I know you did mention that earlier on that in the UK there are the jobs are there, but the personnel and the skills are not there. All right. But so generally, how would you rate and grade? How rewarding is being a business analyst? How rewarding is it?
Yeah, it's really it's an exciting reward because, like I said earlier, it's a skill in that is really shorter. It's really in shortage currently, and I tell
Mm,
you, as you grow in it, the sky is your starting point for a business analyst. I will tell you for free. If you're looking at a business analyst role, you're looking at for the if you have your necessary know-how, you're looking at between £30,000 to £40,000 per annum for a start. And while when
okay.
you go into the aspect of technical business analysis, you go into 75,000 to £80,000 per annum, which is quite exciting, which can take care of your
Mm,
bills necessarily in the United Kingdom. Yeah. But for a
mm,
start, I tell you, you know what you're doing. You get the necessary training. You're showing you in
mm.
the range of 30 to 40,000 pounds. You should get a good startup from that.
Mm. For other courses like data analysis, there are aspects to it. There is the Power BI, there's SQL, and the rest. Are there other branches of business analysis that exist that a lot of people might want to focus their attention on, as they progress? Are there aspects to it?
Yeah, so I can tell you some part of it for free. You can say there's a tech part of it, the technical business
Okay.
analysis. That's it. That's part of what you get to learn when you're doing the BCA certification. There's a tech part of it.
Okay.
There's the there's the there's still some other parts that I've just skipped my mind, but basically all of them come intertwined because as a business analyst, you can function as a project manager, you can function as
Okay.
a product owner. So all these things are interrelated. They all work
Mm.
together as a team. You understand? They all work together. It's not
Can
that
a project manager also function as a business analyst?
well, yes and no. Yes, in the same
Okay.
part that the business analyst looks at the all round of a business, while the project manager is the person that the to do what is to be done. He works more with the the project sponsor. He's the one on the field, but the business analyst also is in the field, but he oversees entirely. The project manager has a boundary of what is to do. Is look at the project life cycle as a whole. Meanwhile, the business
Okay.
analyst also, apart from the project life cycle, is also involved with the end to end of the project.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hmm.
So just like you have
Interesting.
stated here, he can work with the
Yeah.
data analysis and business intelligence team because as you analyze a business, data is involved. You have to analyze the data. Which ones are going to be suited for management information? Which ones are going to be
Okay.
suited for other levels of information? The
Mm.
project management, from what the business case that is decided to use, the project management works with the business case to understand what are the risks involved in the project, what are the rewards, what are the costs attached to the project. For the
Okay.
product design, also, he's involved in the design. He looks at it, oversees it to ensure that is it meeting the organizational objectives for which it was set to. So that's among all what I can say for just a few because of time. But I can assure
Mm,
you,
yes.
the business
Yes.
analyst.
Before I let you go, would you say that that aspect of business analysis, being a business analyst, is not well known to a lot of Nigerians? Is that what would you say that?
Yes, I will say that. I will absolutely say that
Okay.
because
Is
you have
there a reason for that? Is there a reason for that?
well, so the reason for that is most Nigerian companies have not yet tapped into the opportunities involved in it. It's more celebrated in the United Kingdom, United States, and Canada, but these are developed economies. So Nigeria, being I'll call it a developing economy, has yet to tap into such markets. Now,
Okay.
it doesn't take away the fact that some people do the business analyst role without them even knowing they're carrying out such roles. But in the United
Mm-hmm.
Kingdom, it's more of a specific role. But
Mm.
people that do projects for other companies, people that act as project managers, eventually just have a way of combining the roles together. But they don't know
Mm.
they are doing business analyst role. But in the United
Mm.
Kingdom, it's a specific role that and
Okay.
like I shared before with a couple of friends, there are, I think, almost in a bank in the United Kingdom, which I want to disclose, there are almost 65 vacancies, just one bank for a business analyst. That shows you how
Oh.
exciting the career is, as just
Mm.
one bank out of, I'll tell you, maybe 10 banks in it. So if a bank can have about 65 vacancies to fill across various branches, it tells you there's so much excitement to come along from the BA role.
Mm. All right, Mr. Femi Osuntoye, thank you so much for coming through and for educating us on this career path business analysis. It's really wonderful. I still don't know why a lot of Nigerians are not looking in this direction, and hopefully, the Nigerian economy will catch up and
Yeah.
begin to recognize these roles and begin to incorporate them in their business and their establishments. Thank you so much, Mr. Femi Osuntoye.
Thank you very much, Ogi. Just before you go, please learn to increase the awareness for the BA role because it's a really good market to tap in. Thank you and God bless.
And God bless you too. All right. Now that's about that we can take today. Train to Hire will come back next week. And next week we'll be talking to another person who will be educating us and teaching us about roles and career paths to take as we transition, especially for people who are interested in relocating, immigrating to a different country, right? So if you're a Nigerian and you are interested in learning a skill, and in that skill that's going to be your migration path, then you want to join us next week, because next week we're going to be having an expert who is an expert in immigration and in the courses and the most lucrative career path in for Nigerians going abroad. So yes, now if you have not looked at business analysis before, now is the time and the opportunity to take a second look at business analysis, especially if you intend to travel abroad, if you intend to work from home and earn a living, especially earning from startup UK companies, US companies in Europe. You want to start earning, then you want to look at business analysis and every other courses, other skills we'll be talking about later on, right? On Train to Hire, Train to Hire is a job placement initiative, which simply means they will train you and secure a job for you. Now, some of the opportunities that are available on Train to Hire are: one, you get to work back end as a verified tech professionals in Sourcein. Two, you also get to work for startup companies in the US, in the UK, in Europe while living in Africa. You get the opportunity to secure a job before relocating to a different country. You get the opportunity to transition from a not tech career to a tech career. That's what Train to Hire does for you. It makes your transition from a non-tech career to a tech career really seamless, easy. You are trained properly. Now, if you listen to our last facilitator, you will hear that he said that he had to contact Source A to put him through the trainings he needed in order to become valuable in the UK market. So you can also be the same. You can also be valuable. All you just need to do is to go on, hit on our website, and then register. My name is Oge Mark, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week.